Good morning. It's a Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I got something I want to share. Gonna start the week off right. So if you're checking this video out, first of all, thank you. Hit me up on YouTube, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm loving this whole I Will Inspire thing. All right, check this out. How you deal with a perceived rejection and correction will affect your projection. I want to talk about that because as I was going over some things in my life, I remember the times I rejected, corrected, and then also how that turned into a projection depending on how I dealt with it. I'm gonna give you a real quick story. In Macon, Georgia, all I wanted to do was DJ. I remember this. I had 3 DJs that I looked up to. Jammin' J, AJ the DJ, and DJ Skills. Those were the guys that was just laying it out. I love what they did. That's what I wanted to do. I got my opportunity at WIBB. I've been interning there for like 2 years. And they finally said, look, Saturday was a big weekend, like Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna let you DJ on the air Saturday morning. You're gonna set everything up and it's gonna be your time to shine. My hands were shaking. I went on there, had my record set up. Yes, we had records back then. My 1200s, I went at it, DJ for 4 hours, and Jammin' J was gonna go on after me. Jammin' J walks in the studio around 2 o'clock and he says, who was that DJ on the radio? That was the worst DJ I ever heard. And I was sitting right there in the corner. He didn't know me. He didn't know I looked up to him. He didn't know who I was. I was sitting right there and my whole thing just dropped. But I remember that, and I walked out the studio, I packed my stuff up. I never said that was me. I never said anything to him. I was just completely off at that time. And I remember I made a decision that I was going to DJ every day. And the next time that he ever heard me spin, I would be the #1 DJ in Macon and Middle, Georgia. I remember that decision that I made out of that rejection, you know. But absolutely, I want to say that I have to thank him. Because if he would have stopped and just said, yo, that was okay, or been nice to me about it, or even came in and that didn't happen, I wouldn't have took the extra effort to take it to the next level. That was part of dealing with rejection with the right mentality, the right mindset, all right? Correction. I gotta tell you, man, correction starts from when you're a child all the way up to the present day because God corrects you all the time. I remember I was making a website for a particular individual that I really, really looked up to. And I made the website and I worked on it all weekend long and I took his notes and I just knew this was gonna be great and I turned it in and he said, yo, this is not what I was looking for. Ronald, you need to do it like this. You need to make this happen. And as a grown person, as a professional, I felt like I had enough education and experience that I knew what I was talking about, but I had to deal with it the right way so I could do the right thing. The understanding is that beware of people who are solid in your life that only tell you what you want to hear or don't say anything at all. I've had a lot of relationships, man. I advise you to do a relationship audit on your life of the relationships you have with people that never reject your things you're trying to do, never correct you on something that they see going on in your life, and they just go with the flow. Because the most dangerous thing you can do is be surrounded by a group of people that would allow you to run into the wall over and over and over again and not care enough to say, look, you might want to try this way. Believe you me, it would change your life. Because I'm telling you, how you deal with your rejection and your correction is going to scale your projection. That's just how it works, you know. I remember, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. I remember all my life, I was always looking for other men that I can go up under, that could be a mentor or a guidance for me. I did it through friendships, jobs, fraternities, just looking for brothers that was like men of God, that were married, that understood I wanted to have a nice family, children, and wanted a great job, career. I was looking for that for so many years. But until I had to get in a position where I could take rejection on some of my ideas, correction on some of the things I was doing, I was never put into that type of relationship. And it took a very long time. But first and foremost, I had to start with God. I mean, we all know that was the ultimate corrector right there. But I'm telling you, if you're out there right now and you're wondering and you feel lost and you got a lot of relationships that are not serving you any good, think about this. Change the way you see rejection, change the way you see correction, and then watch your projection to the next level. Look, have a great day. I know this was a little winded. I had to get that out. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, holla at me. It's I Will Inspire on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the great stuff. Y'all have a blessed day. Holla.